Saturn and Uranus square. Rules and boundaries, freedom and rebellion. Or as I like to say, discipline. Okay, for me, Saturn is discipline. People say it's rules and boundaries. I think it's a watered down version of what that planet really does. It's about how disciplined are you. It's discipline. Okay. This happens once every 22 years. We still are in Mercury retrograde, and I'm picking up on Venus somewhere. Okay. So this is what I feel like we're going to have to be tested on, and it's going to be hectic. Politics, of course, government, because it's Saturn rules that, Saturn governs that, or they took that, they stole that. They stole Saturn. Okay. Relationships, how you communicate, or how you want to stop communicate or begin communicating. Because where's Uranus at? With Taurus, right? Taurus, your throat. Mercury rules communication, so here pretty soon, you're Taurus. You're going to want to communicate. Okay, so what does it want to say? Taurus is ruled by Venus, which is love. Venus also rules Libra for balance. And Libra rules the house of partnerships. See? And since the government rules, discipline governs us. And Libra is balance, and they stole all this stuff. This is how I'm picking up on it. The aspect of friendships, relationships, partnerships are going to be under review. If you stick yourself in any situationships with this an unnecessary fourth aspect of things, right? So you basically took your trinity, you turned it into a square, and now you can't figure out how to get out of it, and it's more painful than what it should have been. It's the same thing when it comes to your finances and your money. How do you spend your money, right? How do you spend your money? Do you sit up here spend your money doing a whole bunch of other things you shouldn't do? Could you spend your money a little bit better? Could you do it to do more beneficial for the social justices and for the greater good of humanity? Could you? The thing is, this is what they're asking us to do, and everybody can water it down and make it sound fluff and filler, but if you know me by now, you know that's not who I am. I don't do fluff and filler, and I'm dedicated to Earth Kingdom. All these psychological things that we choose to want to believe in and think that are okay are not. They're getting ready to be under review. Ooh-wee. Mars is in Uranus too. I mean, in Taurus too with Uranus. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Man, listen, if y'all are in situationships, relationships, jobs, whatever, you know they're getting ready to crumble, just prepare for it because it's coming. This whole aspect of whatever it is not stable. But if you choose freedom, then you know that sometimes freedom's going to put you in a space to where you feel uncertain. You don't know what's going to come, but you still believe that it's going to. Once you go on a path of freedom, the energy now will not let you go backwards. It won't. Uranus is not going to let you go backwards. You can try, you could think that you are, but whichever way you move, be careful where you step. Get out of these situationships. They're not real. They're illusions and they're everything else. And that's what's being brought up to the forefront. Is all the illusions that we've been led to believe, all the illusions that we put ourselves in and then say we can't get out of. Get out of the illusions. Stop turning your trinities into hard Saturn squares for hard Saturn lessons that could potentially last 29 to 30 years. Don't do that. Do not do that. Don't do that. So what do you choose? What do you choose? I choose freedom. And I choose to honor my trinity and truth. I have an obligation to Venus and my 7 swords. I'm not going to fail my mission. No more situationships, no more unhappiness, No more injustices. No more being out of balance. No more balancing yourself to man-made rules. You know how to balance. You know what's right. You know it. Stop acting like you don't. Stop crying when you have to make a hard decision. Make it. Make your hard decisions and choices. Because most of the time, 9 times out of 10, we stuck ourselves in them. Get out of them. Because if you don't, they're going to make you. And it's going to be tragic. With love, the Aquarius.